popping up in strange places in New York City. A well-known florist creates flower flashes early each morning by using flowers from the previous night's events, which is pretty cool, and placing them in trash cans around the city. The florist has also added flowers to the Imagine Memorial for John Lennon and Central Park, and the Alice in Wonderland statue was adorned with a bright boa bouquet. Some of the larger displays that include thousands of roses, dahlias, and orchids would cost upwards of 10 grand if made for a client, but the florist says he creates these overnight masterpieces simply to brighten people's day.
How cool is that?
I mean, that is just gorgeous.
Right.
I love it. I think I read that because I said the word flowers like so many times, and we all know I love flowers.
Well, I'm sure it helps the smell of the garbage cans.
Yeah, I wonder if that's also part. He's like, this is stinky. I need to load it with thousands of flowers.
But I mean, they're just going to end up in the garbage can anyway. You might as well make a nice display out of them, right?
Right. Oh man, I think it's beautiful.
Okay, a piece of space history is going on the auction block. Sotheby's in New York is offering this bag of moon dust for auction. It's expected to bring in between $2 and $4 million. Well, it turns out NASA accidentally sold it a few years ago for less than $1 grand. Little did they know that this was the bag used by astronaut Neil Armstrong to bring the first sample of lunar material ever collected back to Earth. Whoopsie. The auction will be held on July 20th, the anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing.
Could you imagine?
I know, right? So what happened to that little sample of moon dust that we collected?
Remember that moon bag that we had?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look at it, you'd be like, what is this little bag?
But I think it says right on the bag, sample, lunar sample. And that might clue you in that maybe that's something interesting. Yeah. Yeah. All right, NBC's new dance competition series, World of Dance, premieres 1 week from today, right here on NBC. And the show puts America's best dancers in front of a judging team of dance superstars. The show's producer, Jennifer Lopez, Derek Huff, Neo, and Jenna Dewan Tatum.
Ooh,
did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
That's awesome.
All right, the contestants have the opportunity to wow their way to $1 million grand prize. And we have a little peek into the action. Take a look.
This May, dancers from all over the world will come together to compete.
Absolutely extraordinary.
In the world's greatest dance competition.
It's got to be the best you've ever done.
Any age, any style, no limits.
I want more! Can I have some more?
This is World of Dance.
It looks so good.
I know, right?
I wanted to come out to us having a dance-off. Like I was thinking about that.
We totally could have posed.
I know. Oh, man.
All right, tonight's the night for The Voice. The season 12 winner will be revealed during the show's 2-hour finale. Last night, the 4 remaining singers had their last chance to turn in performances to earn America's vote. Mark Barger's got a recap and reaction.
As The Voice's youngest ever finalist, 15-year-old Aaliyah Molden refused to let the night overwhelm her, even when she performed alongside her coach.
If I had to do this a couple months ago, I wouldn't be able to do it. It was just so much work. But I'm glad that I pushed myself, and I'm glad that I'm here.
Jesse Larson focused on the moments, a duet honoring Larson's musical mentor Prince, as well as an original song written for Larson by Chris Stapleton.
I've never had a song of my own before, like this. So it's a very important and special moment for me, and I try to give everything I had.
Lauren Dusky took on a Garth Brooks classic with The Dance, and she also debuted a song she'd written, but it kept to herself, Deja Vu.
I've never performed this for anyone in my life. I was more terrified for that moment than I've ever been in my entire life.
For Chris Blue, a couple of high-energy performances, including his night-closing rendition of Rhythm Nation, emptied his tank.
Everything I had was right there. It's still there. You want to go check the stage, it's still on the stage right now.
And that's where the Season 12 winner of The Voice will be crowned later tonight. Mark Bark, NBC News.
Tonight's 2-hour Voice finale airs at a special time, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on NBC. It will feature all-star duet performances with the likes of Usher and Little Big Town. There will also be solo performances from Jennifer Hudson, Miley Cyrus, and Chris Stapleton, among others, all leading up to the announcement of the show's winner. For